Hi everyone, welcome to Glen Tutorials. So today we are going to do the first chapter of geometry, which is called as similarity. Okay, so basically what is the meaning of similarity and how is it different from the word congruence or something being equal. Okay, now if we see two students, if they are twins, we can say when they are twins, I repeat, when they are twins, we can say they are either congruent or we can say they look equal. But when we talk about similarity, it has to be some student maybe from India or some student from America and one student from India. They might look similar, but they are not looking exactly congruent. Okay, so that is the basic difference between something called as similarity and something called as congruence. We cannot say both are equal. We also know that the sign, the symbol for similarity is like this, and the symbol for congruence, there are two lines down. So this is an equal to here. So there the difference comes into consideration. That this is similarity, and with similarity, if there is an equal sign, then it becomes congruent. Okay. So now, if you see in this chapter, similarity, we are basically going to study mostly all the topics which are related to triangle. We know clearly what does a triangle mean. A three-sided figure, three-sided geometrical figure. Now there are different types of triangles. So now we'll just see a basic triangle. Suppose we name the triangle as ABC. Remember, an angle can be named in two ways. Now this triangle, this angle can be named as angle B, and this entire triangle, this angle we name an angle B, or we can even name this angle as angle ABC. B has to come in between. So this and this is same, but always it is recommended that we name any type of an angle in three alphabets. So that is very good, so that we can be precise. And there are certain figures where now here there is only one triangle, but there are certain figures where there will be, for example, suppose it is like this. Okay, so one, two triangles are there, and there is a third triangle also. So such type of figures, there might be a problem that the teacher might not give a correct stroke for this type of sums when you write for this type of triangle. Suppose we say A, B, C, D. So we can't name this as angle D only, because angle D can be ADC also, angle D can be ADD also. That's the reason we be precise, we be clear, and we name every angle as three alphabets. Okay, so let's start. The first part what we are going to do is certain properties. Now this property is a very important property, not even in this chapter, but in all the balance chapters which are there in this portion for geometry for the 10th standard, Maharashtra State Board. So we'll learn the first property. If you see in your textbook, you have the first property. The name of the property is ratio of areas of two triangles. Okay, so just draw two triangles here. Okay. Now what is the name of this property? Let's read it. The ratio of areas of two triangles is equal to the ratio of the product of their bases and corresponding heights. Let's try to understand what this question means. Now I name these two triangles as triangle ABC and triangle PQR. The ratio of areas of two triangles. What is the meaning of the word ratio? Ratio means numerator upon denominator. So ratio of areas of the two triangles. So ratio of areas of these two triangles. What is the, now we name area of triangle ABC. We don't need to write area of triangle. We just need to write A in bracket triangle ABC, and we say ratio of areas of two triangles. So that means ratio of this triangle upon the other triangle. Area of triangle PQR is equal to the ratio of the product. Now, what is the meaning of the word product? Product means multiplication. That is equal to the ratio of the product of their bases and corresponding height. Now, in this triangle and this triangle, we have a base. Base of this triangle ABC is BC. Base of this triangle PQR is QR. But we don't have a height. So suppose we draw a height here. This height can also be called as an altitude. Okay. So a segment which is drawn from the vertex to a particular point on the opposite side, but making an angle of 90 degrees. That is called as a height or an altitude. So here again I repeat the statement, the ratio of areas of two triangles is equal to the ratio of the product of their bases. So base of ABC is BC and base of PQR is QR. Base product of their bases, ratio of product of their bases and corresponding height. That is AD into PS. Now see, there will be a big mistake in the way we approach this sum. Now if you see, the statement is what? The ratio of areas of two triangles equal to the ratio of product of their bases and corresponding height. So that means ratio of product of their bases and corresponding height means we can even speculate this to be ratio of product of base into base upon height into height. But that is not the case. Here, instead of this, we have to understand the statement as ratio of product of base and corresponding height means base into height upon base into height. So that means this is equal to base into height. Base into height of ABC is what? BC into height is AD. And what is the base into height of PQR? QR into PS. So this, therefore, what we have to prove is area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle PQR is equal to BC into AD, that is base into height, upon QR into PS, that is base into height. So don't get confused between this and this, because the statement might confuse you. Ratio of areas of two triangles is equal to ratio of product of base and corresponding height. So product of base and corresponding height means the product of base and corresponding height, but this is not the case. It is base into height upon base into height. This is a very easy property, and we have to divide this property into two more halves also. First, we'll see the first part of this property. Now, if you see in basic sense, what is the formula of area of any triangle which has a base and a height? Okay, which has a base and a height. The area of any triangle which has a base and a height is half into base into height. We have already learned this in our previous standard. So here if you see, what is the area of this triangle? What is the area of this particular triangle? If you see, half into what is the base of this triangle? BC into height of this triangle is 80. Similarly, what will be the area of triangle PQR? If you see the figure, half into QR into PS, base into height, that is half into QR into PS. Okay, so let's take a ratio of this. We already have no ratio. That's why we'll take a ratio of these two triangles also. So let's take a ratio of both these triangles. So therefore, area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle PQR is equal to, what is the formula we did? Half into base into height. What we got? Half into BC into AD upon half into QR into PS. Okay, so now if you see here in simple way what we do calculation, we sum up these two and we say that these halves will get cut. So half on top and half on top gets cut. So what remains? BC into AD upon QR into PS. So hence we can prove that ratio of areas of two triangles is equal to the ratio of product of their bases and corresponding height. So the product of bases and corresponding height. Okay, is this clear? Now in this same part, suppose I repeat and I tell you all that. Now if you see, we were talking about these two triangles. Suppose I'm saying that this height and this height is equal. Both these heights are equal. That means AD is equal to PS. So what does this mean? So this becomes, if we see, this becomes equal to VC into AD upon QR into PS. Now if I say AD and PS are equal, so AD and PS get cut equal, right? So that therefore this area is equal to only BC upon QR. Similarly, if I say BC and QR are equal, BC is equal to QR. So this we can bring it to BC into AD upon QR into PS. BC and QR are equal, so what gets cut here? BC and QR. So this comes to AD upon PS. So this comes to BC. So if heights are equal, ratio is equal to base upon base, and if bases are equal, ratio is equal to height upon height. Again, I am repeating, if heights are equal, so if heights are equal, ratio is equal to base upon base, and if bases are equal, ratio is equal to height upon height. Simple. What will happen now is, suppose base and height both are equal. That means this is also true and this is also true. Both are given to us. So therefore, area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle PQR will be equal to, now this is BC into AD and QR into PS. So if both are equal, these two are equal and these two are equal, all get cut. So this is equal to what? 1. So therefore, area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle PQR both are equal to 1. That means if you cross multiply this is upon 1. So therefore, area of triangle ABC is equal to area of triangle PQR. So with this, we come to know some more properties. What is the next property? What we did here is the ratio of areas of two triangles with equal height is equal to the ratio of their corresponding bases, and the ratio of areas of two triangles with equal bases is equal to their corresponding ratio of their corresponding height. Similarly, if two triangles have bases and height both equal, those type of triangles, we say both the triangles have equal area. Okay, so I hope you all guys understood this type of property well, which are divided into two more conditions, that is if heights are equal and if bases are equal. So we discuss in our lecture later if we have any doubts. But if you all didn't understand any particular part of this property, I want you all to just note it down and then ask me in my lecture. I'm not giving numbers for this property because it's a property, it's a simple thing. I cannot keep giving numbers. So try to look at the watch the video, the entire video once again, and anything you all don't understand, please ask me. Last time I'm just repeating, ratio of areas of two triangles is equal to the ratio of product of their bases and corresponding height. Ratio of areas of two triangles is equal to ratio of product of base and corresponding height. So product of base means not this, base into height upon base into height. How we came to know? Formula of an area of a triangle which has base and height, and then we take a ratio of it. After taking ratio, half of gets cut, what remains is this. So we proved this. And if heights are equal, base upon base, so area is equal to base upon base, and if bases are equal, area is equal to height upon height. Let me write this BC upon QR. And if base and height both are equal, this is equal to 1. It gets cut everything, right? So this is equal to 1. And if you cross multiply, ABC area is equal to the area of PQR. So if base and height both are equal, both the areas are equal. Okay, so I meet you all in the next lecture, which I'll be putting up soon. Bye.